this guy just told you to stop wanting a better life and then sold you a program to get one. I see you, freedom by design. Let me tell you the truth about money. Let's go. Here's the truth before we talk shit on this guy. Here's the truth that he does say that I think you should consider. If your life hasn't changed in 12 months, your habits are the problem. Habits is what creates the good in your days. Because if you have bad habits, obviously your life's going to be ruined. And good habits will keep them going. Although habits need systems. And that's why I can't recommend this enough. Read Atomic Habits. I know a lot of people who are in the space do know. Read that book. You need systems. Don't think too much about habits. It's how the system is what you do every day to get to your goals, right? And then if you keep your systems, eventually you will get to your goal. Most people repeat the same week expecting different results. Let me know in the comment section if this is you. Let's make this change today. First, you gotta acknowledge that you are. Most people repeat the same week. Exactly. No one's gonna come for you. No one's gonna give you whatever you want. If you don't change, life won't either. And you have to acknowledge that. You have to get out of this overworked personality and this negative mindset unless you know deep inside that yes, I'm diagnosed with depression or anxiety or something, you're diagnosed with that. In which case, we can do this in a slower way. But if you saw my last video, if you know you can handle the problems better, right? If you can learn from harsh environments, then you have to make the change. Measuring what works and what doesn't is how successful people think. Very true. You make the mistakes, you learn from it, and then you incorporate what you learned. You make more mistakes, you incorporate, boom. And eventually, after making so many mistakes, you'll find the truth. Easy. Your future is built on not what you want, but what you do. So, let's say you want $1 million, you want all these hot women, or you want to live in a luxurious place. That's what you want. But what you need to do, make tons of sales. Not work for like a actual job 9 to 5. If you want to be this rich person, you can't work a job. You got to make money work for you. If you know that statement, then you're on your way. 2, if you don't care about that and what you want is like a family, children, a good lifestyle, I would recommend getting a college degree, finding a partner that aligns with your values and your religion, and then through time, getting children, getting a higher wage, having fun in life. Perfect. That I can agree with. Truth. And here's what I think he's wrong in, and I hope that you don't take him serious with this. The whole thing is a pitch for him to get rich. Hard truth, and if this is triggering you, it's because these things are missing in you. It's very manipulative. It's not harsh truth, and it's not triggering. If you don't resonate with this, it's because you don't really get it yet, or you're missing it. It's not. It's because you don't actually need this, right? Harsh truth, not really. It's just a truth that if you knew it, it's better. You'd be better off. Let's just say that. But it's not hard at all. And then triggering you, it does trigger you because the way that they put it, right? You don't necessarily have to go this path that he's explaining it to you. It sees it as if you disagree with it. If you disagree with it, it's a personal weakness. And it's not just wrong for some people. This video could just be completely wrong. You're not in the position they're talking about, or even in the knowledge to know how to even do any of this stuff, right? People need help. People need help from someone who's actually in their spot. I think that's another thing. Find someone who's in the same spot or was in the same spot as you and learn from them. I used to watch so many people who would talk about how to get better with whatever it is, but they were never in the same spot I was. right? Everyone's in a different hell. Even sometimes it goes down to the religion and your ethnic background, all that to consideration. Sometimes stop saying or stop asking for a better life and just live with what they have. Contradicts everything else he said in this video. Because just live with what you have, but people want more than what they have. That's why they're watching this video. So I wouldn't even, because of that, I wouldn't even, once they contradict themselves, don't even keep watching. You need to just leave them alone. The CEO metaphor breakdown doesn't work for most people watching this video. Resources, teams, capital. What are you even saying, right? People don't even care about that. They don't even know where to start. They need someone to grab them by the hand. They need to know slowly and steadily. And a lot of people don't have the time also. That's why this video is, at this point, I'm starting to realize it's even worse than I thought. Aggressive language is meant to trigger you. If you feel triggered, yes. It is. It's meant there. It's meant to be. It's not for everyone. But I get it. I get it. He's a salesman. He's trying to tie you down, trying to get you angry with yourself. And then he'll just, or you're angry at him, and then he'll throw it back at you for being lazy and pretty much dumb, but he won't put it that way. Here's what you could practice though. Forget it. So this whole thing about the money, unfortunately, you'll have to get it from someone else. But here's what you could practice and get from this video. The specific one you're watching right now. On Sunday night, or one of these days of the week, because Sunday night doesn't work for you, pick one. Think back on this week, okay? What moved me forward this week? These are 3 questions. The first one is, what moved me forward this week? 2, what wasted my time and energy? And 3, what am I changing right now? If you want, you can answer down below. I'll give you a heart for that, if you're brave enough. But that's all it takes for this video. Everything else, that's all you can take from this video. Everything else was just telling you some stupid thing where he talks about a link in the description and then try to show you all this advice. Well, he didn't really show you anything. He just kept talking about it. And just his looks radiate rich white man. I hope this video shows you someone who wants to help you versus someone who isn't and wants to help them to your money while you feel like you're the problem. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns with it, let me know. Till then,